Welcome to Las Vegas, Nevada, and another property tour today. I have this home for sale behind me here, and it's Mystery Monday, so I have the key in my hand right here. We're gonna go inside and tour this home for the first time together right now. I don't know what to expect, but on paper, looking really good. 3,361 square feet of living space, almost 13,000 square feet on the lot, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2-story home here. Listed for $949. That's only $282 a square foot. And yeah, I can't wait to get inside. It looked really nice in the pictures and I want to see it in person right now just for you. We're over here in the Southwest. We're at 7511 Shadow Estates Way, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89113. So yeah, let's go inside this home right now and tour it just for you. Might be the perfect home you're looking for today. Interest rates are down to almost 6%, so it's time to buy. It's January. Let's get out there and start looking. And then yeah, of course, this fence out front here, you never see those. Let's head in. All right, everyone, here we are. Las Vegas, Nevada, home for sale. Large home, almost 3,400 square feet. We'll take a quick look at the neighborhood. I love the mountain views over here. There are empty lots, so not sure what those are zoned for. Not sure if you're gonna maintain that view, but I always love a great view when you're pulling up to your home. Really cute neighborhood. All the homes have these fences out front. Mix of single-story and 2-story homes. And just a small little neighborhood here, probably, 15 houses or so. Seems to be a few more cars in the street than I'm personally comfortable with, but nonetheless, here's the home for you today. I do love this fence out front. Good looking home from the curb and huge lot, 12,632 square feet. I mean, very large lot. And we're about to see something I've never seen before. I've been doing this a long time. About 500 home tours on this channel, and then however many other homes I've toured in the over 8 years I've been doing this. Love these kind of round entryways. Looks like that might be, when we walk in, we might have ceilings going all the way up there, but we'll find out. That's the fun of Mystery Monday. But check this out, I've never seen this before. So to get into homes, there has to be a lockbox where I can access the key. Typically it's on either the front door, which you see me messing with sometimes, or it's on the, water spigot or the gas meter. But this one on the tree, I've never seen that before. So what a fun start. 8-foot front door. I do love the stonework around the door here, but let's head inside, take a look. They have the electronic keypad there. If I can get the key, it's a little chilly this morning. And here we are, walking in. I gotta put on some booties. All right, so here we are, walking in. Right away, see these 6-inch modern baseboards, this beautiful wood look, flooring. We're in kind of this round entryway. We saw that from the front. There must be some sort of second floor just right above us here. I thought maybe this was open all the way up, but I did see a window there. But that answers that question. And immediately to the right here, we have a bedroom. Great office potentially. We have a couple big windows. Queen size bed. Modern lighting. And I love what they've done with this closet here. I love this very modern plain style closet door, and then that kind of straight edge crown up there on top, and then the shelving is like part of the wall. So I do like that a lot. Yeah, great start here. And we'll keep moving. So we're gonna have the stairway to the right. And yeah, it really opens up here. These ultra high ceilings. And that's a nice feeling when you walk into a home where it just opens up. So this is going to be your formal living room here. Yeah, very light, bright home. A lot of natural light for a 2-story home here. Love the way the stairway kind of wraps up and around. And these curved walls are great. But yeah, off to a really good start here. A couple things I don't like. I don't like this railing. Not sure exactly what they were doing with it here, but maybe just go all white with it, or maybe a darker color. I don't like that it's like a kind of an old looking wood color when you have these really nice bright floors. So to me, that's a little bit of a miss. Also, I would change the smoke detector. I mean, for 60 bucks, you have a home that's, you know, almost $1 million here. You have this old, you know, dated looking old plastic smoke detector. So don't really enjoy that. Would love to see them switch that out. We do have a formal dining over here. I'm gonna find the light switch for it. There it is. Really nice dining room, large. You could fit a 10-seater here, no problem. Beautiful light. I mean, they've done a great job showcasing this space. The blinds also leave a little to be desired, kind of this paper accordion style blind. I guess they do look better than, you know, the typical 2-inch vinyl blinds. I don't know, what do you think? Do you like these blinds this way? I mean, they look nice, but they just give a little bit of cheapness feel. Maybe it's just because, you know, they're less expensive than other blinds. We do have a closet under the stairs here. Big storage closet, that's nice. And opens up into this family room and kitchen area. Let me see if I can get some more lights on here. There we go. Don't mind this pillar here in the middle. I like the semi-separation of the space. I think that looks nice. Keeps it open, but also just kind of gives you that separation. This is going to be your family room, great room here. Big windows looking out back. And I like what they've done over here. I like these cabinet doors, kind of have the shiplap or wainscoting look to them. And then we have these open shelves, again, part of the wall. I do like that. We saw that in that closet over there. Great choice in tile around this gas fireplace. Put your plug up high so you can mount your TV up there. Now this space is a little narrow, so you're only going to be able to do maybe a 65-inch without it going over the edges. So something to think about there. Your only TV wall as well. And then look at this kitchen. This is part of the reason I brought you here today, because this kitchen is beautiful. I like the touch of the little paneling here on the sides and across the back. You have the double waterfall island with the quartz countertops. Whirlpool refrigerator and stainless. LG stainless dishwasher. All the stainless does match itself, even though we have several different brands. Home built in 2003. Don't know if I mentioned that. Double oven here. Frigidaire. Pantry in the corner. Whirlpool 5-burner gas range. Whirlpool microwave. I'm guessing we do have a vent out. Yes, we do. Okay, that's nice. I like the backsplashes, the quartz all the way to the top there. And I do appreciate the light staging, you know, the teapot, Couple wine glasses. Little tree in the corner. Some stools. I mean, just some light staging, but I think it just adds a lot. Breaks up the monotony of the white. Big slider going out back. I'm excited to see out back because it is a big lot out there. Almost 13,000 square feet. And this looks to be the garage here. Not sure where the deadbolt went. It's definitely not there. So 2-car garage, nice painted floor here. They do have a refrigerator in the garage. A little bit of storage, a service door. That's a little dark out here. There's just one light bulb. You have your water heater, water softener, filters. Some storage back here. All right. Nothing too crazy out there. And it looks like we have a second downstairs bedroom. 5 bedrooms total. So 2 of them are going to be downstairs here. And this is going to be a 3/4 bath. It's going to double as your guest bath as well. Quartz countertops. So basically all the cabinets, kitchen as well. They've just painted the cabinets, so they are the original cabinets here. They redid the mirror and the countertop. So they obviously put some money into this home. I don't know if it was necessarily a flipped home, if it's just the homeowners, but you know, like for example in here, it's all the original tile, but then they've changed out, you know, the drain, the faucet. So it's like a partial flip here. Turnkey, absolutely. It is really pretty. So I think it just comes down to price. And what makes sense for whoever did the work as well as whoever's buying the home. Good sized bedroom down here. So yeah, 2 downstairs bedrooms are more like a bedroom and an office in my opinion. Definitely a bedroom over there, but it just kind of has an office feel to it. So I think that's it for downstairs. Let's go ahead up the stairs here. Yeah, these railings, I probably just would have gone white. I mean, I don't know what the other solution would be. I don't think you can get this color on those rails. I mean, maybe if you took it all the way down to the wood. The home feels larger than 3,300 square feet, I gotta say. The way it's laid out in the space. So you have this loft over here. And then I love this front round room. So yeah, good sized loft. You're probably like 14 by 12. I love kind of these open cutouts here. I mean, there's a lot of really good things about this home. And again, the railing, don't let that be the reason you don't purchase the home. Easily rectified, get some white paint, pretty much done. Maybe change it out. I mean, there's options there, but don't let that be the reason. And then this is kind of a round little reading room here. Maybe a little gaming room, put your computer over here. I don't know. A lot of options, but I do like this space a lot. I like the roundness. I like this front facing window. And I like this little step up walking in. Very cool. So we should have 3 more bedrooms up here. This is going to be designated laundry room here. Good looking laundry room. Again, they've changed out the countertop with this Corian. We have this stainless sink here with a very cool texture. I don't know if you can see the little hexagons in that. That's pretty cool. And then we have the faucet there, the shelf, and then Electrolux front loaders here, washer and dryer. I don't know if I mentioned an HOA. There's got to be an HOA here. Hold on. $175 a month for the HOA. All right. So we should have 2 bedrooms and a bathroom over here on the right is what I would imagine. A little linen closet, storage closet here to the left. And then this is going to be the full bath. Looks like there is a central vac for this home as well. You have the sparkly, kind of that older style quartz countertop we saw all the time about, what, 6 years ago or so. Undermount porcelain sinks. We have the single piece fiberglass tub shower combo, which I love because there's no seams, no grout lines. All the gold trimmings there. Dual flush toilet. I do like this light here. And this is the kind of thing, this is why it looks so good in pictures, because you don't notice things like the cabinets being, you know, original and painted from a distance on, you know, in a photo. Looks really nice. I like all the black matte handles. They've done the strike plates. However, this one, they forgot to take the little plastic cover off. You know, there's like a little plastic piece on there. Here, you can see it used to be round door handles. Could have come back in and just touched that up with some paint. You know, when you're spending almost $1 million, there's like these little details, right? Maybe spend $1,000 and have somebody come through and change out all the outlets. I don't know how much that would cost, but I mean, parts wise, you're not that much money. So it's just having an electrician come in or even a handyman and basically just taking off, you know, taking out all the outlets and replacing them with brand new ones that are square and look clean and new. But again, it's just little details like that. I get it. There's a bottom line probably and money to be made. But, you know, to me, those are things that sell a house, is just those little details. You know, I mean, it would look so much better if it had all new outlets and light switches. And they're really not hard to do. It's just a matter of the time to do them. Like you'll see the one down here has paint on it. And then bedroom number 4 here. Good sized bedrooms. They look good. I love that there's no carpet in the home. I mean, yeah. Like the lighting choices. I mean, overall, I give it like a B minus. You know, again, I love when they don't just paint these and they swap them out for the black matte. Very low cost. Change those out. They did buy the guides for the closet door, which always comes up in inspection, but they bought the short ones and then they had to prop it up on a piece of flooring, where if you just buy the longer ones, you can have a nice smooth situation there. Have it on flush on the ground. Am I being too picky today? Possibly. But again, you're spending almost $1 million. That's a lot of money. Yeah, I think for another $2,000, could have really elevated a lot of the things in the home. Another $2,000 plus one 9-volt battery. Don't get me wrong, I like a lot about this home. I think there's a lot of good stuff here. But I just want to give you the little things that I see, you know? So more quartz countertops. And I get it if they don't want to change out all the cabinets. Like, I totally get that. That's a huge expense. And that's a big decision you have to make. And sometimes you just paint the old cabinets. If I do see, like, you know, rough edges here, like, I don't know if you can see that. Like this rough edge here, it's like, I don't know why that's there. Should be nice and smooth. Little gap in the cabinet separation there as well. And then just like subpar paint down the side here. I just came from a home showing with a client, and very interesting house, very mismatched, and just such waste of space all throughout the home. Very, very tough home there to look at. So maybe I'm feeling a little critical now after that situation. But so they've painted the tile here. But again, like, you have this cracked tile here, you're painting it anyways. Why not just fill that? And into the closet here. And we have a bunch of clothes still in the closet, which is interesting. I don't think this is part of the staging situation. But a nice built out closet. However, you can't really see it because of all the clothes. At least on this back wall, we have wire racks around the sides that are kind of hidden from the stuff. Like, what is this? Huh. Like panels to hide the wire racks. Jetted tub. Tile shower there. They painted these tile as well. Don't know how that's gonna hold up over time, but look at the paint job here. Look at this. Water closet. Dual flush toilet. There's no rear neighbors, it looks like. We're gonna be out there in a moment to take a look. Actually, we're gonna find out right now because there's a balcony. Again, right here, probably would have just had this painted black, this railing here, you know? So yeah, just a big empty lot here. Interesting lot because it's surrounded by homes. So I don't know what would ever be here, what this is zoned for. If you build houses there, where's the street gonna come in? I mean, there's houses surrounding the whole thing. So very interesting lot there. I do love this backyard. We're gonna go down there right now and check it out. Well, let's head back in here. All right, so that does it for the upstairs. Let me show you out back and you can get back to your day. Heavy slider there. All right, so out back here, all this turf space, a little bit of a covered patio there, but not much. You can see the sun's here. We're actually north facing home. It's winter, so the sun's very low in the sky, kind of has this trajectory. So east being out this way, west being out that side. We saw the mountains at the beginning of the tour. I don't know if the HOA would allow RV, but you could change this. If they do, change this wall out to a RV gate. Add a gate to the front there, and you could definitely park an RV here, no problem. Looks like they have an RV garage. Yeah, they have an RV gate too. So looks like it is allowed. But really nice backyard, no rear neighbors. I'd really want to see what this is zoned for, which is something we do during due diligence. You know, if you wanted to buy this house, we'd definitely find out what that's zoned for back there. Zoning can change. Doesn't very often, but it can, so it's not set in stone. But yeah, really nice sized lot. A lot of positives to this house. I know I was nitpicking, but that's more construction details. And again, a couple $1,000s fixes so many of those problems. Definitely something you could work into the price. You know, maybe offer them 10K less, come in here, do a little work, but really nice house overall. Sorry I was so nitpicky. If you want to get a hold of me, my phone number is right there. Give me a call. I'm Andrew Guiant. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed this Mystery Monday. It's always a mystery on Mondays. See you on the next one.